Hi, my name is Halima, and I think the most surprising and impactful scientific finding in the last 5 years would definitely have to be CRISPR gene editing. So, in the last 3 years, a number of people have been able to survive these life threatening diseases, all by basically what are molecular scissors. The way scientists are able to do this is by something called CRISPR-Cas9. It's a gene editing tool, and the way scientists use it is they use it as a way to cut out unwanted genes in the DNA that's in our cells. Now, this is different from previous forms of treatment because unlike CRISPR-9, before, we used to, if we had a disease like HIV, we would do a treatment where it would stop the rate of reproduction of the cells that were unhealthy, basically. But with CRISPR-9, we're not affecting the rate of reproduction. We're actually going inside of the cell and editing the DNA. And from that cell, that cell can reproduce and make more healthy cells, basically. It's also effective because it is the most effective and precise way to treat genetic disease yet. One of the first people to use this gene editing therapy was a little baby named KJ. He was born in August 2024, and he received his first gene editing therapy in February 2025. KJ had a 1 in a million chance rare disease called CPS1 deficiency, and that's where his blood would build up ammonia way too quickly and store it in his body. And ammonia is toxic. But this treatment saved his life, and when he was 10 months old, he was able to go home. Now, diseases like sickle cell and HIV are extremely high in Black and brown communities. Recent study shows that Black and Hispanic people make up about 70% of HIV cases. 1 in 13 Black people are born with sickle cell trait, while 1 in 333 white people are born with sickle cell trait. CRISPR is something that's honestly really important to me because it has the potential to heal these really big health disparities in my community. 26-year-old Asia Wu Imam works as a nurse who helps people with sickle cell, and she lives with it herself too. Sickle cell turns perfectly round and disc-shaped red blood cells into icicle pointy shaped red blood cells. This makes having sickle cell, it can be extremely painful for some people, and many people have reported it even feeling like glass flowing through them. But fortunately, Asiu was one of the first people to also receive this incredible treatment for herself. Now, don't get me wrong, CRISPR gene editing has a long way to go, and it also has a long way to go because scientists really need to figure out how to keep this tool as ethical as possible. And CRISPR is on its way to be revolutionary even beyond a clinical setting. It can be used for biomedical engineering, it can be used for ecological manufacturing, and so much more. This CRISPR tool is going to change the way we practice science and healthcare as humans and change our lives as humans. This is a giant leap for human evolution because we can now cut out and edit parts of our genes and DNA that we just couldn't before. Okay, now some people may think we're moving towards a modern day Gattaca dystopia where only the elite and rich and powerful can edit their genes and make them better than everyone else who doesn't have edited genes. But I personally think that there's people on this earth who are going to make sure and make it their life's work to make sure that everyone has a chance at valuable and ethical healthcare, myself included. Imagine the giant death toll that so many of these genetic connected diseases have. We could live in a world where those numbers could significantly decrease. Imagine someone was born with sickle cell and it was as curable as the common cold. Or imagine the day that we can open up a textbook and see HIV, the bubonic plague, and polio next to each other under diseases of the past. Imagine a world where we no longer have to witness our community members die and live at such horrible conditions at a high rate, and we no longer have to see our loved ones go through insufferable pain. CRISPR-Cas9 gene editing tool is advancing every day, and there are scientists on this earth who are advancing it to such amazing feats. I hope to one day be a part of that, and I hope to be a part of the people who make sure that everyone can have access to this. This is amazing, and I can't wait to see where this goes. My name is Halima, and go CRISPR-9!